Have you ever thought that taking vitamins daily is one of the simplest ways to protect heart health in later life? That's true, but not always. Many people over the age of 60 start their day with a handful of health supplements, from vitamin E for anti-aging to vitamin B6 for stable nerve function. But did you know that these familiar vitamins, if taken incorrectly or in the wrong dosage, can silently harm your heart, literally? It may sound unreasonable, but in reality, recent medical studies have shown that certain vitamins, if misused, can increase the risk of stroke, high blood pressure, or even premature death in older adults. In today's video, you'll learn about 4 common vitamins that can negatively affect cardiovascular health if overused, along with how to recognize safe dosages and expert advice from nutritionists. If you care about heart health, or if you have loved ones over 60 who take supplements daily, hit like and share this video with them. You might be helping save a heart. I would also love to hear from you. Do you or your loved ones take vitamins daily? Have you ever wondered about their dosage and safety? Now let's uncover something rarely mentioned, the hidden dangers of those seemingly harmless vitamin pills. Many people believe that taking vitamins is a simple way to extend life and maintain youthfulness. But have you ever asked yourself, are all the vitamins you're taking every day truly safe? Vitamin E, often associated with antioxidant benefits, healthy skin, and anti-aging, can become a double-edged sword if misused. Did you know that taking high doses of 400 to 800 IU per day can silently harm your cardiovascular system? At such excessive levels, vitamin E can thin the blood, leading to the risk of internal bleeding, which is especially dangerous for older adults, whose blood vessels are more fragile and their clotting ability is reduced. In many cases, bleeding occurs silently inside the body without any clear signs until it's too late. More dangerously, vitamin E may also contribute to arrhythmias, one of the leading factors behind heart failure or stroke. The problem is that many people don't realize they're overdosing. While thinking they're taking care of their health, they may unknowingly be placing extra strain on their heart. But here's the good news. You can absolutely protect yourself by making gentle adjustments. Instead of relying on high-dose supplements, prioritize getting vitamin E from food, where it comes naturally paired with other nutrients that support safe and effective absorption. Almonds, sunflower seeds, dark leafy greens like spinach and kale, and extra virgin olive oil are excellent sources of vitamin E for the body. If you truly need additional supplementation, don't rush to choose high-dose pills under the idea that more is better. Experts recommend keeping the intake below 200 IU per day and only taking supplements under a doctor's guidance, especially if you are using blood thinners or have a history of heart disease. The first thing you should do is review all the supplements you're currently taking. What's the listed amount of vitamin E on the label? You might be surprised to find that your total daily intake far exceeds the safe limit. Take notes, add up the amounts from multiple sources, from multivitamins to individual supplements, and even fortified foods. Controlling your vitamin E intake not only helps reduce cardiovascular risks, but also improves overall health in a sustainable way. Your heart doesn't need more, it needs what is right and enough. Just one small change today can make a big difference in the years to come, and you absolutely can do that, starting with knowledge and more careful choices each day. And if you think vitamin E is the only one to watch out for, stay tuned, because in the next part, a familiar mineral that seems harmless might actually damage your arteries if it's missing a crucial companion. Calcium has long been regarded as a companion of the skeletal system, especially for people over 60, an age when bone density declines rapidly, increasing the risk of osteoporosis and fractures. However, very few people realize that improper calcium supplementation can harm the cardiovascular system and may even contribute to dangerous conditions such as high blood pressure, arterial stiffness, and heart failure. The question is, how can such an essential mineral like calcium become a threat? The answer lies in a commonly overlooked factor, vitamin K2. When you supplement calcium without enough accompanying vitamin K2, that calcium is not guided to the bones where it is truly needed, but may instead deposit in the arterial walls, hardening soft tissues, narrowing blood vessels, and obstructing blood flow. This is one of the silent causes of atherosclerosis, a major risk factor for stroke and heart attack in older adults. Several recent studies have confirmed the link between taking calcium alone, without K2, and a higher rate of death from heart disease. Meanwhile, vitamin K2 acts as a traffic controller, directing calcium to the bones and preventing it from depositing incorrectly in the blood vessels. So how do you supplement calcium the right way while still protecting your heart? The answer starts with food. Dark leafy greens like kale, spinach, and broccoli, dairy products like yogurt and cheese, and sardines are excellent natural sources of calcium that are rich in nutrients and easy to absorb. These foods not only provide calcium, but also come with other important micronutrients like magnesium and vitamin D, elements that help the body absorb and transport calcium efficiently. If you still need to take supplements, prioritize products that combine calcium with vitamin K2 in the form of MK7 or MK4 and magnesium. These combinations help ensure calcium is deposited in the right places, thereby protecting both your bones and your heart. Most importantly, never supplement based on word-of-mouth advice. Always consult your doctor, especially if you have a history of high blood pressure, heart disease, or are taking vascular medications. Remember, you don't need more calcium, you need smarter calcium. By choosing the right foods, the right dosage, and the right combinations, you can not only strengthen your bones, but also prevent the silent cardiovascular risks that may be lurking. Your body speaks to you every day. You just need to listen the right way. And with just one small change in your choices today, you can protect both your heart and your skeleton in the years to come. Calcium and vitamin E are not the only nutrients that can be dangerous when misunderstood. Stay with me as we uncover another micronutrient. Very common, often overused, and extremely dangerous if it accumulates in the bodies of older adults. Iron, the essential mineral involved in oxygen transport and blood formation, is often seen as a lifesaver for those who frequently feel tired or sluggish. For that reason, many older adults rush to supplement with iron when they experience low energy, without checking their actual iron levels. But did you know that unnecessary iron supplementation, especially in people over 60, can cause serious damage to the heart, liver, joints, and even the brain? Our bodies do not have a natural mechanism to eliminate excess iron. When you consume too much, particularly through supplements, that iron gradually accumulates in your organs. The result is a condition called oxidative stress, which damages cells, impairs cardiovascular function, and increases the risk of chronic diseases. In older adults, this becomes even more concerning as their organs are already weakening and their ability to recover is significantly reduced. It doesn't stop there. Iron overload can directly damage the heart muscle, increasing the risk of arrhythmias, heart failure, and even early death if not detected in time. The problem is many people still believe iron equals blood and that more is always better, when in fact iron should only be taken if a real deficiency has been confirmed through medical testing. So, how can you know if you need to supplement with iron? The answer lies in checking your ferritin levels, a key marker that reflects iron stores in the body, along with a complete blood test before deciding to take any iron-containing supplements. If you're just feeling fatigued, you should rule out other causes first, such as lack of sleep, hypothyroidism, anxiety, or vitamin B12 deficiency, rather than immediately assuming it's due to low iron. In a daily diet, most older adults can get enough iron from natural foods like red meat, liver, fish, leafy greens, and legumes, as long as their digestive system is still functioning well. Supplementation should only be done under clear medical advice, especially for those with chronic liver, heart, or diabetes conditions, groups particularly vulnerable to iron overload. The simplest solution is to start with awareness. Check the ingredients in all the supplements you're currently taking, from multivitamins and blood-boosting pills to energy drinks. If you see iron or ferrous listed without a doctor's prescription, stop. Listen to your body, monitor your levels through regular tests, and only supplement when truly necessary. That's the sustainable way to care for your health, especially in later life. Your body doesn't need more iron. It needs the right amount at the right time. And sometimes the best thing you can do for your heart is to do nothing at all. Just stop adding what isn't needed. And now let's move on to the final vitamin in our list. One that is often underestimated because it's just part of the B group, but in reality, when overused, can lead to dangerous neurological disorders and even sudden death. Vitamin B6 is one of the essential micronutrients that helps maintain nervous system function, supports metabolism, and aids in energy production. For this reason, many people, especially older adults, tend to turn to B6 supplements to improve memory, reduce fatigue, or strengthen their nervous system. However, very few are aware that overdosing on vitamin B6, especially beyond the threshold of 100 milligrams per day, can cause serious nerve damage and directly impact cardiovascular health. Unlike some other water-soluble vitamins, vitamin B6 can gradually accumulate in the body when taken in high doses over time. And once its levels exceed the safe limit, it begins to damage the very nervous system it was meant to support. Those who use high doses of B6 for prolonged periods may experience symptoms such as numbness in the hands and feet, muscle weakness, loss of balance, and in severe cases, this condition may not be fully reversible. Beyond the nervous system, vitamin B6 can also negatively affect the heart if used without control. Excessive B6 accumulation has been linked to arrhythmias, a dangerous condition that may lead to fainting, stroke, or even sudden cardiac arrest, particularly in older adults with already weakened circulatory systems. What's concerning is that many dietary supplements today contain B6 levels that exceed recommended amounts. Some multivitamins or energy-boosting products may provide up to 150 to 200% of the daily requirement, not to mention if you are taking multiple supplements at once. Even more alarming, many energy drinks, enhanced beverages, or sleep aids also contain B6, making it easy for your total daily intake to surpass the safe limit without you even realizing it. So how can you manage your vitamin B6 intake wisely? First, carefully read the labels of all supplements, energy drinks, or fortified foods you're consuming. Track your total daily intake of B6. If it exceeds 100 milligrams, you should stop and reassess your entire supplementation routine. Instead of relying on pills, prioritize getting vitamin B6 from natural foods like salmon, bananas, potatoes, whole grains, and leafy greens. These sources provide just the right amount of B6, along with other nutrients that enhance absorption and metabolism more effectively. Most importantly, consult your doctor if you experience any unusual neurological or cardiovascular symptoms, especially if you're using multiple supplements. Don't let convenience become a trap for your health. Health is not about adding endlessly. It's about careful balance between benefit and risk. Sometimes, less is actually more. A healthy heart, a stable nervous system, all begin with awareness and proper dosage control, especially when it comes to seemingly harmless substances like B vitamins. Thank you for staying with us until the very end of today's content. It shows that you truly care about your own health or that of your loved ones. Your presence is a tremendous source of motivation for us to continue sharing useful, practical, and easy-to-apply information for daily life. Looking back on our journey today, you've learned about 4 familiar vitamins and minerals: vitamin E, calcium, without K2, iron, and vitamin B6, all of which can harm cardiovascular health if taken incorrectly or in excessive doses. Supplements that may seem harmless can become silent enemies of the heart, especially for those over 60, when the body no longer regulates itself as efficiently as it once did. So, what was the most important thing you learned today? Was it how to read product labels more carefully, becoming more cautious about health claims? Or maybe you found new motivation to move toward a more natural, balanced, and safer nutritional lifestyle? Feel free to share your thoughts. Every piece of feedback is part of this community where we learn, listen, and grow together. If you found this content helpful, please share it with your friends and family, especially those who take supplements daily. A timely share might offer someone a valuable wake-up call and may even quietly save a life. We look forward to continuing this journey with you in upcoming videos on health, nutrition, and learning how to slow down in order to live more deeply. Subscribe if you haven't already, so you won't miss any of our practical topics created, especially for those aged 60 and above. And finally, remember this: it's never too late to start taking care of your heart the right way. Every new day is an opportunity to understand better, live healthier, and love yourself more.